Then comes the how vulnerability impact us. How a vulnerability impact us. There are few points. So first point is financial loss. Financial loss. Actually, I have written 3 points here. So firstly, I've written the theft of money. The vulnerabilities, how they impact us. Okay, what are the consequences when a vulnerability is exploited? So how it can impact us? What are the results when the vulnerability is exploited, and how adversely it can affect a person or an organization? So firstly, it is financial loss. Financial loss can be there because there can be a theft of money. Like I just told you guys right now that if the uh, house is using the IP camera, which is running on the default credentials, the attacker can easily take over that IP camera and would be able to know that, okay, at this point of time or in this range of time, the house is fully empty. No individual would be present in the house, and he could use this information in order to perform some robbery. So the theft of money can be there. Then theft of sensitive information. Again, so if the DLP is not installed in the organization, the attacker can easily take out the sensitive information from the servers of the organization to his own machine. So this can be the theft of sensitive information. Then theft of intellectual property. The IP, if the IP intellectual property like the code, the software code gets lost. In the similar way, identity theft. Identity theft, like steal personal information, example credit cards and all, if they get like stolen, or if a fraud at your name, like someone tries to impersonate you and tries to uh, take the money from your relatives, impersonation. So identity theft can be there. If your email ID gets hacked, or if your Instagram ID gets hacked, then in that case again, identity theft. Data breaches. Data breaches. How data breaches can be there? So the vulnerability was present in the web application, and that web application was having a backend database, and through that backend database, the attacker was able to uh, get the he was able to dump the sensitive information that was stored in the database. Disclosure in unauthorized manner, exposed account bank and bank details, even the credit card addresses of the customer and credit card details, numbers, CVV and all, they can get exposed if the company is storing those things in its database. Loss of privacy. Again, how vulnerability impact us? The loss of privacy, one of the impacts of exploiting the vulnerability. How? Because private information is getting exposed to the public. The organization's intellectual property, the code, so the software code of the company is getting exposed to the public people. Public. Uh, if uh, if if the company has some rival company, okay, the competitors, they will come to know that, okay, this is the methodology how the company is able to create the efficient software. So this thing, uh, the privacy is completely destroyed. The emails, private photos, etc. All these things. If the Google gets hacked, okay, if the Google gets hacked, the Google photos, all your photos which are present in the Google server, all those photos gets exposed to the public. Then reputation damage. The customer lose the trust uh, on the organization. The customer of organization loses his trust on it because his details have been compromised. So now the customer would say that, okay, this organization is not secure enough, so I won't be using its services, so that in future again, my service, my information related to this organization is exposed in the future. So the customer would like to check for some alternatives, the rival companies of the organization. Then companies shares get trashed. Okay. So if there is no customer, the company won't be able to create the business. And if the business is not created, then the shares of the company will get crashed. Operational disruption. What is operational disruption? So there are 3 points again. Services are affected. Productivity reduces. System crash. What is the operation? If I'm talking about the Amazon is like they have taken the order from you through the Android application or the web application. They have just taken the order. That order has been stored in their database. That database is getting updated on the like it's getting updated within seconds. Okay, so there are various customers which are placing the orders. Now your order has been reached out to the vendor. Now that vendor, or if it is the and Amazon Basics part, then all those things are present in the in-house of uh, Amazon. Then in from that, the the thing that you have the item that you have placed, the item whose order you have just placed, that item will go to the and will be sent to the shipment conveyor belt, and it will be packaged there. After packaging, the bill would be printed on that uh, carton, and then it will be sent, or it will be kept at a side so that it is parceled to your house. So this is actually a operation. Actually, a operation has been taken place when you have just clicked on and you have just ordered an item from the Amazon. So if the attacker is able to take over the conveyor belt, okay. Now, if the attacker is able to take over the conveyor belt of the Amazon, then your order might not be able to get processed, or all other items which were in the place, all other orders which were in the place to get packed, they won't be able to get packed, and they won't reach out to the respective customers on time. If the items are not reached to the customers on time, then again the Amazon would be losing its trust, customers' trust, and the customer would be at finally reaching out to its rival companies or alternative companies such as Flipkart and Myntra and all. So services are affected, productivity reduces. Amazon won't be able to ship all the products if its conveyor belts are uh, taken over. System crash is one of the things where the servers get crashed. The DOS attack, where the customers are unable to access the website now.